Dave Cox here with Stubby McPickle Golf. Today I'm going to be doing a product review for a hitting mat that was sent over to me by my friends over at GolfBanters. Now I'm sure that you've seen these before. They're kind of becoming the new fad. I sell them on our website. GolfBanters sells them. There's quite a few people that sell them. But this one was sent to me by GolfBanters. I'm going to take the first couple hits on it. I haven't even hit on it yet, so we're going to do an on-the-spot product review for you. And if you like it, if you like what you see, if you think that it's going to be able to help you with your game, head on over to GolfBanters and get yourself a mat. So let me just tilt the camera down. We'll kind of get going into things here real quick. All right, so as you can see here, this is the hitting mat. So before I even hit a golf ball, let me kind of show you what this does. You can see some arrows here on the mat. What this is going to show you is your club path as you're coming into the ball. Okay, so your over the top swingers, if you're going to be looking at those slices, you're going to probably see the club go across like that. If you're more of a draw player, you're going to see the club go across like this. So what does that look like in the golf swing? First of all, we're going to put the ball right on the dot here in the center of the hitting mat. We're going to line up. We're going to take the shot. Now, you did see that this bounced, right? However, with that being said, I want to also point out that in this kit that you get, you actually get, not only do you get a tee, but you also get one of these, okay? So when you're out on the driving range, you can take this plastic stake, put it right there, drive it into the ground, then it won't move for you. Harder to do when you're on the inside like I am, when I'm already on a hitting mat. But don't let the mat moving deter you at all. I want to kind of point this out a little bit. So what we have here is you can see that I hit, here's the circle, I hit just in front of the ball, okay? But the bottom of my swing was down here in front of the ball, excuse me. That's good. That's what we want, right? Because when it comes to an iron shot, we want to be hitting ball first, ground second, not ground first, ball second. What this also shows me is that my path was straight. If I had another camera going in the other direction, you would also see that my ball flight was pretty straight, a little baby drop. Just because of the swing path. So the cool thing about these is that once you've hit, all you have to do is simply wipe it back. Now you can even do it with your golf club. Super simple, okay? So if you're working on, well, let's actually just get the ball out. If you're working on trying to get over club paths that are hitting way in front of the golf ball, and are coming across, this is really going to give you that immediate instant feedback that you want for your golf swing. Same thing here. So what I did here is I hit way inside the golf ball. Now I'll kind of draw you a line. So this is the center line. But this shows that I'm hitting inside. So basically I would be hitting the ball with the toe of the club. This is giving me that instant feedback, the instant gratification on where my golf ball, where my swing path is going. The other cool thing about this is depending on what this line looks like, I can tell whether or not my club face is wide open or if my club face is totally closed. Okay, so if I come in like this, I can see that my club face is open because it's giving me that slice. If I come in like this, it's giving me that sharper angle. I can see that my club face is closed. Okay, so let me move this back here just a little bit. Again, sorry that it moves around so much. This doesn't happen if you have the stake in. I don't have the stake in right now. Get the golf ball back onto the center here. One thing I will say that I don't love about this is I wish that the center dot on here had a little bit of an indent because the ball moves around a lot. If I place the ball here even by hand, the moment that I put my club down, the ball moves. Okay, see that? So that's a little bit distracting, but that's okay. Okay, so we can see that I came in, see how steep this is? I can see that I came in with my club face just a little bit closed, but my path was really good. My path was straight. I like that. Up here on the simulator screen, that's exactly what happened. My club face was closed 1.2 degrees, and I got a teeny draw out of it. I'm perfectly happy with that. So again, guys over at Golf Banter, good product. Couple things that I would recommend. Number one is I would recommend putting a little dimple or a little indent underneath the center here. I would like to see right here just a little bit of an indent. The other thing is, because this is rubber on the back, it would be kind of a cool thing to put either some kind of Velcro or maybe even small little teeny spikes around the edges, so that when somebody like myself is using it inside or even outside. Right now in Arizona, everybody's overseeding, so all of the ranges are on hitting mats, that this will stick, because we can't put the stake in hitting mats. It just doesn't go down far enough for it to make any difference. So any kind of spikes around the edge would be super helpful, so that the mat itself doesn't constantly kick forward. I will say that as the mat is moving after the first shot of that happening, it's all in your head from there on. You're like, okay, am I actually going to be getting true readout of what's happening because the mat's moving? So those are my only two downsides of it that I would like to see change. Other than that, it's a fantastic training aid. It does look pretty durable with this pretty thick rubber. I do like the little screws that they have in here to hold everything together. If anything starts to get loose, you can just tighten it back up, or you can take them apart to replace the felt and centerpiece. I would like to know if they do sell the replacements for that. That would be really cool. But yeah, it's a good product. Like I said, it is kind of becoming the newer thing. I like that you can see your straight line. I like that you can see that you're coming across. For your over-the-top swingers, you want to get rid of that. And I love that you can see your inside-to-out swingers for your big snap hooks, right? But all right, guys, quick follow-up product review on this golf mat, or this hitting mat. So I have hit now probably 40 golf balls with pitching wedge to 4-iron, and intentionally have hit a couple fat, a couple thin, just to kind of see what kind of feedback I'm getting. Here's my problem. After hitting the couple fat shots, I now have a ridge right here. And it's kind of hard to tell, but I have a ridge right here of this rubber and the felt that's underneath. And I can't get it to flatten back out. So now the ball, now that I have that indent that I asked for in the first part of the interview, or of the review, I created the dent because the rubber and the felt will not lay flat. And on top of that, you can see I can't get these flat again. They will not lay down. So while it is still a good product to have, it's still a good training aid, it's good to show you all of that. I would say that I question the durability. This is only 40, maybe 45, it's 44 shots that's been on this mat. I'm going to continue to hit it. We'll see what happens. I want to see how many shots it takes to break it, or at least ruin the top here. So I don't know. I don't know how you're going to make this any better. I do think that you can make this more durable. It's pretty flimsy. So I think that adding the spikes around the rim will help. That'll thicken it up a little bit, but it's super thin on the inside. And like I said, I've created, just by hitting 2 fat shots with an 8-iron, yeah, it's created a bit of a bump there that is not flat anymore. So still up in the air, but questioning its durability now. All right, guys, so I am now done with a total review of this hitting mat. And again, I still think that it's a very good training aid. I think it's a great concept to give you that immediate feedback. However, my issue is the durability. I've hit 94 golf balls. So the last review I did was 44. This is 94. This is 50 shots later, all with irons. And you can now visually see, just trying to get it here, how it's falling apart. Okay, like that's trying to lay it down. There is a huge bump right there. That's from just a few, like maybe 5 fat shots. That won't go away. And you can't see it on the bottom. The bottom still looks good, but you can see it here. And this is the problem. Like I shouldn't be able to cast shadows on a flat surface. So I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air in it. I don't know, now that I know this, I'm not sure if I would recommend that you buy it until they come out with maybe a 2.0 or a 3.0. Fantastic concept, whoever came up with this idea, and it's now, like I said, kind of spiraling out there and kind of being the new fad. Thank you very much for sending this to me. I really appreciate that, Golf Banters. I hope that you guys take my feedback and you take it back to the drawing board, and maybe you guys can make some updates to it. Some other things I noticed is like the paint that's on all of these little sequins, that's all coming off. It's now turning white on both sides. And I don't know if we can really see that, but you can see it right there. It's all white right in the middle. And that's after 94 golf shots. So, maybe wait to purchase this right now, but Golf Banter, keep doing your thing, man. Keep going after it. Keep trying to make these great training aids, but make this one better. Take my review, take it back to you guys, and show us what you can come up with next. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. I'll be doing another product review here shortly. Got a couple other things that were sent over to me. Really looking forward to it. I'm gonna test some golf balls. I'm gonna test some golf gloves. I've got a couple different golf clubs that I'm going to be testing out. I was sent a 3-iron from Ballistic Golf. Really looking forward to that, seeing what kind of punishment we can put on that thing. So lastly, we will be shooting out some new videos of our recent trip to North Carolina. Went out to Charlotte. We're treated like royalty over at Rock Barn in Charlotte and at Verdict Ridge. Technically both are ones in Huntersville, and the other one's closer to Charlotte, but had an amazing time. I'll be throwing some videos out here shortly, but thank you guys very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Love you guys. Don't forget to hit that like, share with anybody that you think might be into golf, and check out stubbymcpickle.com, olivemartinis.com, and hit me up if you have anything else that you want to see. Send me a DM if you want to send me some of your products for review, and we'll get them out there. Thanks, guys.